afternoon. Today I am doing some dirt work here with my big blade. Some big washes that got cut through here when we got our 6 and 7 inch rain that filled up this lake. Of course, all the water runs to the lowest spot, but this is kind of a heavy traffic area that we've got going. Trying to smooth it up a little better. I'm going to show y'all some of this crop where you can see it just almost drowned. Look how thin it gets out here, and it actually drowned out part of my crop down here. But you can see this driftwood, or that's kind of what we call it. It's just residue, cotton stalks and rye and cover crop. But you can see it all mangled up and tangled in the cotton there, where the watershed just flowed through here so heavy and hard. Kind of what I'm working on right now is getting a little bit of these watersheds put back. I mean, they can handle a couple inches, but 7 inches is a little bit excessive. So I am dragging dirt, putting dirt back where it needs to go, and cutting the ditches, cleaning the ditches back out. But there's just going to be spots that just get blown out and washed out. There's no way around it. But that's what I need to let these down. So those work really easy. And that way it works more as a box blade. It'll carry more dirt. Because right now I'm just dragging dirt and putting it back where it needs to go. It's a grater blade. It's got 2 big cylinders there that make this piece move like that. It'll tilt with this cylinder, so it'll go left and right. It goes every which way. And then it's got a steerable axle on the rear end. This trough, I believe, is made for concrete. But I have yet to do that. I'm a little bit afraid to, because if you ever hang it in the dirt, it will move this back end around, which is kind of a safety. If it's full of concrete, it could tweak or bend or break something there in this middle section, and I just don't want to break it. It's a very handy tool. I like these little wing pieces that fall down because you can use it as a box blade, and I mean, that carries quite a bit of dirt. So what I'm doing here is I got a big wash in this field right in the middle of this turn row, and it makes it really rough coming through here crossing with the sprayer. So I'm just shaving a little bit of this dirt off. But yeah, I'm having to take out some of my crop, but it's probably better to take out some of my crop versus breaking a frame in the tractor or breaking the booms off the sprayer. So, I've got my wheels articulated back there. I'm scraping off just a little bit more to fill into this hole. As you can tell, this white line is still the trench. Takes some serious practice with this thing. It's not the easiest thing to learn to run. There's a lot going on. You hit the wrong button and something goes totally different than the way you'd expect it to. But it's doing a fantastic job there. Just rolling off a little bit more dirt on this side, kicking it off over there into that low spot. It's doing a really good job. That'll kind of help smooth out that bottom there. Won't make this thing so rough. Kind of put a trough in it versus just a boom, boom. You can tell the cotton where it washed through, just 7 inches of rain. It's tough on the crop. 7.5 inches is what this got. See the lake better from up here. It just literally just boom, washed some of that cotton just away. All right, so now I got my little tips up, just grading. It's truly amazing how much dirt this blade will move. I mean, it gets after it. It will grade roads, make ditches, clean snow off the highway. I mean, it does it all. Don't really need duals. We just left our duals on this time because this tractor is going to go plow layout ground next week. This is the tractor that was available. So this is the tractor that gets to run the blade for, we got 6 farms. This is the worst farm. 6 farms that need some blade work done on them. You can see right there, there's a valve, and that's where the drip tape to the field runs. The tape runs in between the narrow rows. Well, as you get a big rain, in the case that we did, the erosion of the field, even though we got cover crop and everything out there, the erosion will wash out the end of the field and make your tape really shallow. If your tape gets shallow, then it's easier to run over and hit. The bottom of the ditch was over here. So last year I worked on this for a long time, got the bottom of the ditch where it needs to be. So right now I'm just grooming it and just making it back level because all these little rows washed out and made a bunch of little tributaries shooting into this trench. So right now I'm just cleaning it up and making it to where, just like the other field, or that other turn row, just making it a little more user-friendly and not so rough on all the equipment that has to cross through here all the time. But yeah, talk about a washer. You can just see the driftwood up in the cotton, and oh man. So I've had quite the project on this one. The water got so big right here it capsized the ditch, and those are big, big ditches, and the water just ran all through my farm. This ditch busted earlier and just completely filled my field, completely full of water. You can see where it ran off good right there. It's just a flood zone. As you can tell, the water is still just flooding across my farm. Might not have to water that zone for a while. From the north side all the way to the south side, this is a section. I've been here about 4 hours reshaping our ditches. But the state just mowed these. They were just a week late.